Well, good morning, Facebook. Again, we are going to do this again because we had a little sound issue last time. So if you started and you dropped off, that's okay. I'm going to do it over. We are standing here at Winter's Wonder. We are going to do 3 amazing collections this morning, and we're going to get to our first inverted tree that we have to present to you for market this time. Lots of trends are going to be in focus. I'm going to point those out to you. I'm Leanne Moyers in for Melrose International. Shelley's with me this morning. Good morning. We're going to start off right behind me. Winter's Wonder is a very soft and serene collection with nice, soft greens with beautiful, elegant, delicate little details. These angels right here, we're going to see something that's a little bit different. Sometimes you'll see a glitter or a glitter finish across a product or an ornament, but this one is so fine that if I run my finger across it, I don't really even feel it. I mean, there's a texture there, but you see a lot of shimmer, a lot of shine, but you really can't even feel the glitter. The other thing about these angels that is trending and hot, this is trending and hot, is these nice little golden accents over the embossed pieces across the angels. That little bit of warmth. And you're going to see that champagne gold. We'll talk about the buff, that golden color, that sunlight color. Everything, whether it's for home and garden decor or it's holiday decor, everything is warmed up just a little bit. And so as we warm up, we're going to see that with our sculpts, we're going to see that with the ornaments that happen to be on the tree here in Winter's Wonder and throughout the entire Melrose showroom. That's trend number 1 that you want to be watching for while you're at market. Before we leave this area, these are some of our best-selling trees, and these are something that you're going to definitely want to reorder. We sell these separately for the 2 taller ones and then the set of 4. This one happens to be white on white. In this collection, we also have the green. And then later in Evening Star, we're going to talk about some new trees that are coming in. These are hot bestsellers from Melrose, and these are really important to you as a store owner because you want to bring in those products that you know you're going to be able to sell quickly. And so those bestsellers that we have that we bring in season after season are those items that come in and you get reorders for. We know they're popular. We know they're turning quickly because we can see the amount of time between the reorders that are being placed. So the tabletop trees in either the white, the platinum, the gold, the green, or the soft green newer color that we're going to bring in are going to be very, very important to you. As we turn to this tree, there are several accents here that are a little bit special. The first one I'm going to show you here happens to be this angel candle holder. And so she's got an embossed skirt. Again, she's got that very fine, very, very super fine glitter finish on her. And I don't even know how they get that glitter that small. I can only just imagine. But she is holding a Thea Wick pillar candle. That's the smaller Thea Wick pillar candle. We do have a lot of Thea Wicks here for you, whether that's going to be the white, the ivory. We're going to have those available in that nice, beautiful holiday red for you too. Some of the ornaments that we have include, there are 3 of these that are 3 assorted. They again have that very fine finish. I'm just going to move it so you can see it sparkle just a little bit. You see that reflected light? It's there. This is a nice flat ornament, double-sided, and it has that embossed pattern all the way across the top and on the back side. It's laying in front of a ribbon that really kind of threw me for a loop at first. This is a beautiful ribbon, but when I first saw it, and I'm going to turn it a little bit too, I thought those might have been beads or shells because it almost looks like a seashell white on the inside. I had to get a little bit closer to it, but that is actually a satin stitch. And so it has that look to it. It reflects the light very nicely across that nice shade of green, and it has that, again, that stitching color, that little bit of warmth. Now, 5 years ago, you might have seen this in winter white with white on white, something like that. That's not what we're seeing anymore. We're seeing the warmth. We're seeing that nice color in there on that nice, beautiful, soft, supple sage green, and that is what is trending. This is important for you guys. You need to be talking to your Melrose sales rep about these kind of subtle changes that we're seeing. And so when you're making your decisions while you're here at market, that you're always looking for those trends. You're always looking for those small little things that are very important. We talked yesterday about the inclusion of musical instruments and the inclusion of just a little bit of a hint of music. We're seeing that with these angel ornaments. There are actually 3 assorted of these. One's got a harp, one's got a little string instrument, and one has got a horn. We slide forward and we get to see the jewels. And so jewels and kind of anything that's going to represent rhinestones or something like that that reflects a lot of light are trending. So we have the nice soft color of the poinsettia, and then the edges and the piping are actually jewels. In the past, you might have seen glitter. We might would have had just a glitter or a frosting on the edge of the poinsettia, but now we're actually seeing a piping that is made of actual rhinestones. The center is a glitter combination for the centerpiece of that poinsettia, but the edge is the rhinestone. Several of our ornaments here are going to have some kind of inclusion of a jewel. This one happens to have pearls. And so we've got the glitter, we've got the painting on it. It is a glass ball ornament, but it's got the pearl. If I move up here, we've got the mirrored look on the center of these. And so a little bit different, a lot of embossing, gorgeous shaped ornaments. This is what makes Melrose special. It's the ornaments and the quality and the exquisite designs of the ornaments. All of these details make a difference for your store, because people come to shop with you because they want something that's unusual. They want something that is elevated in quality, and that's what we're able to provide for you. I want to look at these ornaments here too. This one, we have a couple of these throughout the showroom that have this same shape. They have the jewel in the center of the reflector window. So not just the reflector window that's painted, we put the jewel right on the inside too. And then of course it comes all the way around the shape of the ball ornament. This one here, there's a 3 assorted in this pattern that has that swirl with the green and that nice soft color of that kind of, well, it kind of looks like that shell color a little bit again, or that pearl color that you're going to find here across the tree. We have a nice small Holy Family ornament here for you to take a look at, more embossed ornaments, beautiful ribbons on this tree. I mean, the designers really put a nice combination of these together for us. We do want to talk a little bit about the dove. I do know there's one of our sales reps in the Midwest, and she says whenever there's a white dove, she sells a lot of the white doves because of peace, of course. But these are 2 assorted. There's 2 different bird. Well, they're both in flight. One has its wings up higher above, and one has them where they're out flying. But what's unique about these white doves is this breast of florals of gold that are across it. So both of the ornaments happen to have this breast of florals coming across the bird itself. She's going to be really happy, because I know she always looks for the white doves. When she sees those 2, I'm sure that's something that she's going to be pointing out to all of her customers. As we move on around the tree, there's some things that you want to see, like in some of these ribbons and in some of these sprays where we have the micro beading on top of the soft, and you just see every little bit of the micro beads and the glitter there. This one has the sequin. Can you see the sequin right there? So we're stitched, and we have a beautiful stitching with that silver, but there's also a sequin reflecting light right across the top of that ribbon. Beautiful ribbons that we have here on this tree with all of these shaped ornaments. Now there are some glass ones here in this nice, beautiful green color that came in, but there are a couple of ornaments that just didn't get here in time to be included on the tree, and I want to make sure that you see that before we move out of this area, because it's right here on the wall. And so we do have these on the tree for you, but this one right here did not get on there, and I want to make sure that you got to see that nice drop ornament. I can't help it. I love drop ornaments, and I do not want to miss those that are available to you. The other thing that was here on the tree, we do have some laser cut ornaments in many of our collections, and for the tabletop we have these warmed up ivory trees. They are a set of 3, and we have them in the same beautiful green color. But as we look at the tree, you're going to see them in a ball shape, and you're going to see this nice ornament shape here. They do have a nice fine gold accent on the edges of them for that, and they ship either flat or really easy for customers to pack away at the end of the season. So we're going to go ahead and swing around here really quickly and go on to the backside to look at some of the coordinating products that go with Winter's Wonder. And when we get started with this, the set of trees that we talked about as best sellers, we saw the white ones out on the table, but here we have the jade green with the white and the snow, and the jade green are the same thing. Now, why are these important for stores? Okay, you're a store owner, you want to bring in these trees, they're best sellers. How does that relate to you? And the reason is, these are sold as a set of 4. And you know, when we sell things in sets, usually pricing's pretty darn good, right? You're always looking for things in the showroom that sell as a set. Then you have these sold assorted. So you buy each one, they each have their own pricing, their own SKU. But when you get them into your store, what a lot of our stores like to do is mix and match. So they'll put a price on each individual tree, and then they'll tell their customer, okay, why don't you get that one and this one, or this one and that one, or these 3, and they'll put together different arrangements and put them together in different ways inside of the store, and that is something that you're able to work on a better margin. And so your pairings and your flexibility that you have for your customer itself is higher with these trees from Melrose. Now the shape is a home run. There's no doubt about that. That is a shape that we've had for probably a decade, and it's just the different color combinations. So we have the soft green, we have this jade green, we have the white on white, we have the platinum, and we have the gold. Make sure you see them all and add them all to your order for Melrose. We're going to look at some of the new products here. There are several. I mean, we have these Santas right here on the front with their nice soft gold hats on them. Some new trees there that are in that nice soft green color. The globes have been popular for many, many seasons with that pine cone pattern on the outside. And globes, they look delicate, but they're really actually not that delicate. These here we've sold for years and years and years. They have been bestsellers for us with that nice soft green color. Some new products here though. Let's take a look at the little houses that light up in the front. They do have a nice enamel finish on them that gives a little bit of shine for you there too. If we swing around behind, on this table, we're going to take a look at our first sets of votives and candle holders that are different and new for us. And these are shown with our Fia flame on the inside. We got the mini and we have the medium. I keep trying to figure this out. Shelly and I both do, but they're mirrored on the inside, so they're reflecting quite a bit of light. I love how that light just flickers across there with that nice mirrored inside. That's very important. But the finish itself on the outside. Now, if I'm rubbing my finger across here, you know, it almost has the feel and the texture of cement. But of course it's not. And it has all of this burnished look or aged look of different metals. And so you actually see 5 or 6 different metal finishes here, but the snowflake is what shines through, and that's what you see radiating across that glass. They are available as the 3 votives and the 2 different candle holder sizes. Now these sizes are bestsellers for Melrose too. These are the sizes that we know sell. These are the things that stores buy from us over and over. You can buy with proven success. This is one of our new tabletop ornaments. This one has kind of a swirled and a little bit of that shell look to it as well. You kind of see those nice whites on here, and then it has the snowflakes across it. That's a very beautiful new piece. It's an ornament for a tabletop. One of the things I did not show you on the tree because it was kind of buried in there underneath some of our other ribbons were these ribbons. These are ready to go. They're going to come to you with a clip. This happens to be that nice warm ivory across the soft sage color. And so these are coming in several collections, ready to go in the 2 sizes for you. So if you're thinking, I do not have time to do all the designing with the ribbons that the designers do, in my store I need 10 trees that are just bam, bam, ready to go. These are going to be available in different color combinations. Yesterday we already showed you the red and green. We're going to show you some other combinations too for these ribbons that are ready to just clip into place and be ready to go for you. The other trees that we added, last year we had these trees. They are flocked, they are painted, they have pearls, they have glitter. These are quite elaborate with the finishes on these trees, and we had them in the 2 sizes. And of course, as good customers that you are, you said, we want more trees. And so we have these 2 other ones that are new this season. So these are the older ones, and these are the newer ones. But as you can tell, you can do the exact same thing with these trees that you do with the other best-selling trees, and mix and match those and have your peaks and valleys across your displays that are ready to go for you. Some more frosted, mirrored votives that are available for quick sales. How many times do you have somebody walk into the store and they say, I need something, I need a gift idea, I need something I'm going to be able to put in a gift bag. It just needs to be cute, it needs to be universal, that's ready for someone. That's why we sell so many votives here at Melrose, because we know in your store you need products like that. And so the candle holders in the 2 larger sizes are there to match the votives that are available to you. I want to show you this. We showed you a couple of these yesterday in Nutcracker Christmas. This looks like mercury glass. It is glass. It is a glass ornament, but when you lift it up, you have the Fia wick on the inside, so you have that nice flame look, the black wick, real wax here in the base of it, and of course it runs on a battery. How beautiful is that? And so these are going to be throughout the showroom as well, and are new in our Fia wick line. A couple more pillows here for you to take a look at, and then if we look at the bottom shelf, there's a couple things here on the bottom shelf that I want you to see. Number 1, there are 2 new strand lights that are coming in. Some of them look like icicles, and then this is our returning bestseller. And so this is actually a 11-foot strand light. Gorgeous, has all those little white bulbs on there. Very, very fine wire line. I love the wiring line on that. That's a bestseller, and it is returning. They put that 11-foot strand right into that candle holder. The other thing down here in the bottom that I want you to see is this pillar candle. This is one of our new 3-wick candles. The other one happens to be in holiday red, but this is the one that's available in the nice white. And you've got the 3 wicks there. It is real wax. It has a texture on the outside. That's something that we're sure is going to be a new bestseller after we finish up our markets here for you. You want to make sure that you have your new pillars into your order. As we come across to this table, we're looking at a few more products with that nice soft green coloring for you. This is the first time I'm showing you the champagne gold pillars that are in. And so those gold pillars, same thing with the Thea wick. We have the nice live flame, we have the wax on the outside, the texture, and the price. We haven't talked about that this morning, but folks, if you're looking for LED candles that have a fantastic price, you cannot beat Melrose. We have fantastic candles that we have developed just for you and brought in these new colors with the platinum silver that are in this year and this gold, this nice soft gold. We're going to see those. Those are going to be in our top 100, I'm sure, by the end of market. Some of the things about these products back here, you're going to see some of the same motifs that are used on the ornaments on the tree, on the canisters with the wooden lids, and on the textiles. And so the textiles we're showing right here happen to be these 3 tea towels, and they're kind of on the table right next to the dolomite planters. But there is a table runner that goes with those tea towels that coordinates. Now on these planters, garden centers especially and florists are always looking for planters. These are dolomite. Dolomite's going to be just a little bit more durable than ceramic, and these do happen to have the 3 legs there. So some of you I know only want legged planters. Some of you only want the ones that sit flat on the table. But you know, whatever florals you're adding to this, those are fantastic for our florists that are out there. Then we have a whole new type of infinity light that we're offering to you this season. You know, infinity lights have been trending hot, hot, hot for the last years. Really, really hot. This is the first time though that we've added infinity to the sculpts, and you're going to see it here with these angels and the Holy Family. So we have 2 with Holy Family and 2 different one with angels. You know, it's got that same look, and when someone comes into your store, you should say to them, have you seen the infinity light? Have you gazed through the light? Have you seen that light reflected over and over and over and echoed through the light in the piece itself? These are hot. These are new. This is something that we haven't had before. We've usually had standalone infinity lights, but now we have combined them with our sculpts. The last thing here we want to show on this shelf happens to be the new taper candles. Taper candles, you guys, are still going up. They're not skyrocketing, but taper candle sales with our pillar sales are moving up, and these happen to have that nice beeswax pattern across them, and they're just 2 taper candles being held with our angel candle holders. Now, when you're talking to your Melrose sales rep, you need to be saying things like, you know, where are we going to get more and more taper candle holders, and we're going to have those available for you through the showroom. Another set of strand lights that are hot right now and are brand new are this ball with a snowflake strand light that has come through. It does have some beading on the bottom. It is lit on the inside and has a snowflake pattern. We had these in like a blue and a green and a clear, and the clear crackle continues to be our best seller for us, and so we went ahead and came up with a design on a clear for you that is new this season. Other strand lights that you're going to look for, we have some clear icicles that are come through and a strand light, and again 11 foot. So you want to be asking your Melrose sales rep about taking a look and seeing that. Now we're going to leave Winter's Wonder and we're going to move over here into Evening Star, and this is a completely different look, but it's a very celestial look. The colors are dark. It's for the evening sky. We see this dark, rich blue, and it's accented with a nice gold. I want to look at the tree, first of all, standing back a little bit. And what's the first thing that you see? Because I know the first thing that I saw was, and that was the stars. And so you have 2 stars down below in the tree that kind of stand out a little bit. You have this one here, you have one up a little higher, and then you have the one all the way at the top of the tree. These are actually a candle holder, and so they are showcasing our champagne gold candle on the inside of each of those 3 and then placed inside the tree. This tree actually has glass ornaments, paper ornaments, and metal ornaments, and so you're going to see a combination of all of those things with this entire collection. And I can't help it. I just fall in love with all of these things. This star in particular has a sister star, so this is the smaller one. It is metal, it is textured, and then on the shelf topper, I'm going to show you the one that kind of coordinates very well with this. But a nice metal in an envelope or an almond pattern. See how it's kind of, well, we used to call these like disc ornaments, but they are almond in the middle, so they've got a little bit of, a little structure, a little bit of a belly. Here is an embossed glass with an iridescent look to it, a nice pattern. I have to share this with you because Ken is very, very busy working in the showrooms. He has not been able to do some videos for you this year in this season, but this is his favorite. He said this is one of his favorite ornaments, and I asked him, What is it that appeals to you? And he said he likes the contemporary lines. He likes it. It's nice and smooth around here. A nice bead of glitter, but not too much. And he said he just thinks it's very contemporary. So that's a good ball ornament for you guys to take a look at. The ribbons, again, anything with this lace cut out through the middle is exceptional. Do you notice this? It's a one loop. So we've taken a ribbon that is a luxury, elegant, high-end ribbon, and we have one loop there on the tree. But you know what? Your eye is drawn directly to that. And so if you're looking for ways to incorporate more of that caliber of ribbon into your tree, look at the virtual showroom. Make sure to go through these trees and look for things like one loops and then a different ribbon that's trailing down. Our designers are very good at doing that. Look at this one right here where we have a wider one. So it looks like it's going all the way down through the tree, but we've just looped in right there, that small piece. But visually, you assume that it's going everywhere through the tree, and it's just a little loop. So that's a fantastic thing that our designers have been able to do, and to give you some ideas for when you're decorating your tree back in your store. Here's another glass one. I can't help myself. I love these glass-shaped ornaments like this, finial ornaments, drop ornaments. I'm just drawn to them. I think it makes, that's what makes Melrose special, is these nice glass-shaped ornaments. So we have the deer here are just cute as can be. I love how it's looking up to the older deer there. That's very pretty. Here's another one of those reflector window ornaments that is shaped. This one happens to have a gold piece down in the center of that one. And I'm just going to, you know me, I got to touch them all. This one's a nice glass ornament that is very detailed and designed. There are a pair of flocked, heavily flocked ornaments here. This flocking this year, I've talked about this a couple of times already. Sometimes in the past, you'll hear me say that something is flocked, and it's usually white and it looks like snow. This is a different type of flocking. This feels like velvet. And so if you touch this flocking that you're going to see, whether it's on this shaped ornament here, or it happens to be on the ball ornaments, you definitely think it feels like velvet. We showed you a couple yesterday. They were in a burgundy red color and a nice green color. You're going to see a lot of these flocked ornaments throughout the showroom here at Market. A couple more things before we leave here. Just the paper ornaments. Again, they look exactly like the one in Winter's Wonder that we just finished up with. Just a different color. We've got the gold and we've got that beautiful midnight blue. Now the sprays here in this collection, we have some glitter branch sprays. How many of you like branches? You like being able to cut up all the little branches, right? You like your cuts out of there and put them in different arrangements. We've got a couple of them here that are different and new. First on the tree, this one actually looks like ice. So this one is going to have a gold base, and it's got like the clear on the top and a little bit of that champagne gold color, but this definitely looks iced. When we go to the mantle, we see something a little bit different. This actually has more of the copper look, or a little bit more of a chocolatey look, and this one has some sequins with it, a little bit different than the one that we had. So we don't have the clear, we have the sequins reflecting a little bit of that darker look. They coordinate back and forth with the poinsettias, with all of the icing on that, and then we also have a spray that's coming in that looks like this, that has all the micro beading on it in blue, and then we're going to see this over in Gala in just a couple seconds in red. So these looks are available in this midnight blue and available in red, and then you can mix and match your spray with the micro beading across it, or there's a velvet. Here's one right here, Shelly. There's a velvet that has just the beading and then the velvet across the body of it. So these will coordinate with any set of your poinsettias or that you have available through these. Now the other spray before we leave, we would be remiss if we did not talk about these butterflies. They're transformative, right? So we sell a lot of butterflies for home and garden, and we brought in 3 butterflies for holiday. And so we do have this available in a gold, we do have this available in a beautiful silver, but in this blue, it picks up all those colors. Do you see the green, the purple, the gold? It's just part of the fabric of the butterfly itself. And so I think this lends a lot of flexibility to your designs or your coordination of your ornaments. So when you're bringing them in and you're picking out for your store how many different colors you're going to combine with this color pattern right here gives you a lot of flexibility to be able to do that. Lots of jewels still in focus, lots of those metallic colors. That's what's trending. What I think makes Melrose really special is just even if you have a ball ornament, this might just be a ball ornament, but it's got texture on it. And so these nice textured ornaments, they are exceptional. They are high quality. They do have ombre effects on them. And that's why you shop at Melrose first, right? You shop Melrose first so that your store has the inventory that's not like anybody else's. Okay, so let's take a look at a few other new things, and we're going to look at this shelf topper. And I know it's a very big shelf topper. It's got the gold trees way up top. So those are the paper gold trees that we have. We showed you the green and the ivory over in Winter's Wonder. Here in Evening Star, we have the 3 trees that are going to fold out. Again, you fold them up flat. End of the season, you fold them up flat, you put them away. Your customers do the same thing. These laser cut stars are the same. So they have the star cutouts in the middle of them. They have the patterns, but you're actually going to fold it down and it's going to go away flat at the end of the season. That is very appealing for end consumers to pick up on. The other ornaments here and sprays that I think are exceptional, this little stars. Look at the little dainty. It's very dainty and elegant. The little stars on this golden, and look at the wire too. I like this piece. I can see this piece being used everywhere. Whether you're doing a celestial theme like Evening Star, or you're just creating something totally different. The jewels. Now we have a lot of snowflakes that are coming in. Yesterday I showed you some that were in a light lilac color, but this gold. This is a double winner because we have the warmth of the gold color, which we know is trending, and we know that the jewels are trending. So this is a double winner for us because that ornament hits two different things that are going to be hot, hot, hot for this year. Here's the other metal star. I showed you one on the tree. Well, you can hear it really well. Again, envelope shape. It's going to be dimensional. It's got a pattern across it, and it is metal. So if you wanted to design with 2 of those metal but light champagne gold stars, those are going to be very, very popular. And then here's a ball ornament that also showcases the shooting star, and that is drawn on that ornament with a nice gold color. More of the flocked blues here, more of the ornament shapes that are laser cut that are popped out here for you to see. As we drop down to the shelves, we see our tabletop ornaments that are lighted with the shooting stars coming down the side. Now these run on batteries. There's 2 different sizes of the ornaments. On the top, they have a little star on top too, so it kind of just hammers home that star pattern that's popular, and that's going to be trending. We do have some more dolomite pots, and we do have some more votives and some candle holders in the 2 different sizes. One of the things you notice right away, you've got the star pattern in the votives that's coming out. You've got some snowflakes on a nice midnight blue at the top, but you also have that pine tree pattern. The pine tree is a bestseller. It's a winner. So it's kind of a no-brainer for our customers to come in and know what is going to be popular for their customers too. Here on this table, we have the other set of 3 globes. They are sold as a set when you see our globes. So anything that you're looking for a set there, all lighted in that nice midnight blue. A couple new lanterns in the background too, and a nice gold. So very pretty with our midnight evening colors of blue and that beautiful gold. We're going to go ahead and move through, and we're going to take a look at, this is going to blow your mind. I have to tell you, I immediately went and talked to the designers about this because I know you want to know, why do I want to put an inverted tree inside of my store? And there are several reasons. So when you look at it from this angle, you go, okay, I do see everything that's dangling and trailing down, but again, why do I want to do this? Because look what happened to our space. All of a sudden, we have all of this space that is available in our store, right? How many times is this space covered up with the tree that comes down to the bottom of the floor? The one piece of advice they said is make sure when you get this inverted tree from us, and this is a 9-foot inverted tree, it comes on a stand. Go ahead and put this tree on a table, just like they did here, so that you have all of your floor space available for you. So that's where you can do your selling, or you can do your baskets or your bins, or so your customer can do this. They can walk right up to the tree, get close to it, and see all of these ornaments and jewels that are available for you. We brought in 12 new trees for Melrose, 12. We needed new trees. Okay? So when we brought these trees into us, lighted trees, green tree, a little bit of a blue color. We've got white. The white is very pretty. I really like the white tree. We've got some 5-foot trees, the little ones. So when you want to add just a little bit of a look or something, you can add that into your store. 7-foot trees and 9. So this one happens to be an inverted 9-foot tree, and wow, did they do a good job. This is Christmas Gala. So exactly what you would think for Christmas Gala, celebration, luxury, elegance, it's all here. That beautiful glitz and glam that you're going to see for that gorgeous holiday celebration. You're going to see a lot of prisms. And so the prisms are repeated into the jewels themselves And you're going to see a lot of dangling. I mean, this inverted tree is perfect for dangling. Yeah, you can do it on the other tree too. But look at how they hang beautifully. You almost feel like it's curtains of the gems coming down and surrounding you. I think your customer is going to feel the same way if you build this tree on your show floor. Some of the ornaments themselves are prisms or crystal. I'm going to point to this one here because I really like this one. It comes in 2 different sizes, but you've got this prism down at the bottom and then you have the cluster of gems at the top. Look at all the light reflecting. This is on trend. All of these gems, all of these lights, and all of these prisms. This is it. It's that jeweled look. You want to be looking for things like this. This particular deer, I was looking at it going, okay, it's got rhinestone belts, it's got a rhinestone scarf, but how did they hang that? And I'm going to turn it so that you can see it. They hung it right between the antlers. You see that? So they put that ornament right up there and hung it with the fishing line. It is just absolutely gorgeous the way it blends in with all of these jewels and gems. I can stand here and look at this tree for a very long time, and I bet your customers can too. Whether you're looking for the red flock shape ornaments or the glass ornaments or this beautiful, there's a red glass flocked tree ornament right here. That one is so pretty and it is so soft. When I touch it, it's very, very soft. But this is a glass tree in here on the inside. More and more of these rhinestones. This is a spray, and it has dangling rhinestones that come all the way down, many facets. 7. I'm going to hold all 7 for you so you can see them all. And each one has a gem hanging on the end that is a prism for you. The icicles are beautiful. I'm always loving me some icicles. But look at this one. It's iridescent. It's got a little bit of glitter on it. It's definitely catching the light. This is not a newer piece, but wow, pretty. The way that that's hanging in here. That look, that long, elongated look, also with garlands that drape very low and hang very low. These looks go excellent with them, and those are all trending for us here at Melrose and for you in your store. So as we slide around, I told you that we were going to have the red poinsettias, the red spray leaf. We have the exact same designs, but different color than what we had in Evening Star for you to take a look at. And then we're going to move on over to take a look at this mantle, because the first thing that stood out to me was the ribbon. I mean, doesn't the ribbon really make this? Like, don't you feel like it's the most beautiful package that you ever wanted to unwrap? That's how I feel when I look at it. And so they put it here in this wreath. They just did big loops, wound it around. Gorgeous. They did make sure to finish up their ends. I always love when the ribbon is not just hanging, but it's tightly woven together there. That finishes your look, makes it look beautiful. This reminded me immediately of some other bestsellers that we happen to have at Melrose. Doesn't this kind of remind you of our glitter rope? So the glitter rope has been in our bestsellers for probably a decade. And we have that available in a gold, we have it in a red, and we have it in a platinum silver. But they would coordinate perfectly with everything that we're seeing in Christmas Gala. So I think that's something that you can take a look at. Another bestseller that coordinates with the sprays here. We have some sprays that are berries and pomegranate here, but this is an oldie bit of goodie. So this one has been around for a very long time. It's got the fruit that's encrusted with the micro beads. This piece comes with it. This one does not. And the little bit of the green. So there's 2 of these assorted in this collection that you can pick up, and look how it just matches perfectly. Right in there with that bow with the gems right along the edge. It is wired here. It's got the velvet red, the poinsettias that have the rhinestones right on the edge. They're just absolutely beautiful. It all goes together. So we've got some bestsellers from years and past. We brought them back for you to coordinate here, and we've got some new stuff for you. Now, if you're looking for exceptional ornaments for your customers, you want something that they're going to go, oh, I need that. These are spun glass ornaments right here, and so that's exactly what it sounds like. You can see the glass right back in here, and it is spun to create the ornament itself and then beaded on the outside of the glass. That's an exceptional luxury ornament that I want to point out. The other thing that's trending are these big glass balls, and we have these in several different colors in several different collections that are available for you. This one just happens to be the red that's available for you. I did miss one thing on the tree, so I want to go back here and show this. This is beautiful. It reflects a whole lot of light, this little spray here, and this is a spray that's coming off of the tree. Gorgeous, and you're going to find that in Christmas Gala when you're looking at the collection. Now, we're going to come around and take a look at some of the products that coordinate with Christmas Gala, and then we're going to finish by, I'm going to show you an ornament wall that I don't normally show you. I'm just going to show it to you anyway because it's kind of cool and the designers did something new. We're taking a look at some more white trees here, some gorgeous shelf toppers, some new deer that are available. We've got the mercury glass look and these really pretty. They're kind of a platinum silver with the pine tree. Again, pine tree's best selling. New design, mercury glass with a nice silver. That's a winner right there, having that available. Some other new products that we have are these mirrored trays. And so these are 2 mirrored trays, gorgeous bevel mirror all the way around the top and the bottom. And then they have the actual glitter. Actually, this is a glitter piece that comes across the top here and provides that shine. I love these. I mean, aren't these pretty? Rhinestones right here, clear glass. I can just see those either with candles or just, yeah, they're just beautiful. Some more of our votives. These happen to be etched. And then, of course, we have the 2 sizes with the red. So these you can see through. These are not opaque, so they're not mirrored on the inside. These are just a nice red glass that are available for you. Some jeweled trees that stand on their own. They have a nice platinum base. And then we have these little snowflake, well, they're kind of like a picture frame, but they're also a holder. And so they're going to be able to hold something for you right on the edge. Before we close out of this, I wanted to show you the ornament wall. And I don't normally do this because normally you get lost on the walls. We're seeing different things, but they put this one on the black so that you can see all the beautiful platinums and silvers and all those crystals that are available to you. And I like how you can see all of these drops. This was last year's bestseller. This one will probably be this year's bestseller with all of these drops that are coming down. We have a lot of snowflake picks, or you could call it a tree topper because you could slide this down and make this a tree topper. Some best-selling snowflakes are here. The new prisms are here. Bestseller from the past. This is new and is going to be available in green in the Emerald collection. Look at these jewels hanging down. Just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. So there are some beautiful gems here, gorgeous ornaments. When you come to the Melrose showroom, make sure you look for things like bestsellers for the last 10 years. You know why? Because they're going to sell again for you. They're going to be good for your customers. They're going to absolutely love seeing some of these prisms, seeing some of these deer, some of these nice gems and gorgeous crystals that are available for this season. I just love this one too. I can't help it. Look at all the value on this one. So if you're looking for your cut value, boom, 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 boom. Look at that. You talk about flashing something up really quickly with some beads and some teardrops. Gorgeous little pieces. So we're going to finish out here on the wall. We did 3 collections today. Whew, 3 collections. Wow. They were a fun 3 collections. We have done 6 in total. We've got a few more to do. Just a few, but we got plenty of time. So make sure you take a look before you head on into market. If you're in Dallas and you don't have an appointment yet, guess what? There's a huge snowstorm coming in and we've got some openings. So if you're wanting to have some dedicated time in the Melrose showroom, we would sure love to have you. We are in showrooms 305 and 310. And if you happen to be coming to Atlanta next week, we have some appointments available for you. If your sales rep's busy when you want to come on in anyway. Most of our sales reps have assistants. They're going to make sure that they can work with you and work with a time that's going to be great for you. If you don't want to have an appointment at all, that's okay too. Just come on into the Melrose showroom, pick up your free bag. We're celebrating 40 years. We've got some new badge holders and some calendars we're going to be passing out. But you don't have to have an appointment. If you want to come in, take a look at all these things I pointed out to you, that's fantastic. And just start working on your order. Finish your order out with your sales rep or with one of our team here at Melrose when you're finished. That's fine with us too. We hope we get to see you at market. We will be in Las Vegas in a couple of weeks. We will see you then.